No. Oh. Hello. Caught me reading my favorite book. Anywho, welcome back. As many of you who know, my name is Alexander Pino. But for those who don't, that was my intro. And this is my wine talk. Today we're going to be having a long one-way discussion about college. There are three categories: parking, faculty, and tuition. But let's begin with parking, shall we? Let's start with how there's more students than there are parking spots. Interesting, huh? Crazy. And then, our president says, you can get anywhere on campus within 5 minutes walking distance. That's great knowledge to have, but it's really hard to walk 5 minutes whenever you have to park across from your entire campus because you can't find a parking spot to walk the 5 minutes. Oh, and another thing. You know how many students walk to classes? And how many times I've had to stop for these dumbass walking students? I've been one of them, but let me just enlighten. It's usually a run-around joke about how we're like, pay my tuition, pay it. But they don't have to pay unless they find any evidence. If you catch my drift. Colleges could be your worst hitman. Okay. Anywho, let's go on to faculty. You see, the faculty's even worse. I've met a lot of great teachers and all, but there is some faculty that just grate my nerves. I've called a few of these, and I understand. Talking to students all day on the phone can be very hard, especially when they're irritating. But some of them are just about as irritating as the people on the other side of the phone. If your job is to be on the phone and talk on the phone, then talk to them like you actually care. Because no one is forcing you to be there. No one is forcing you to be there. Sit on your ass, twiddle your damn thumbs, and sound like a depressed housewife. Are they? I didn't think so. And if I hear one more employee spit out, "It's my policy," well then I'm going to reply with, "Your policy? Well, it's my policy to tell you to rethink your attitude before I give you my policy voice." Then the conversation will continue as it did before, and it'll be a little better this time, and I'll get exactly what I wanted. Then we'll hang up, mutually. And then I'll send them a little box of wine, because they obviously need it more than I do. Although I do need it. But moral of the story is, don't be a rude bitch. Beyond that, tuition. An even more unsettling game. Tuition. Random fees. We have to pay athletic fees and game fees. Isn't that interesting? I've never attended one game in my life at college, nor have I ever attended or been a part of any of the sports. Interesting that I am having to pay it in my tuition. But God forbid we put any theater fees in there. Because then it would be an uproar. What about the athletics? What about the children? What about the damn children? Not like you care about anybody's children other than the athletics ones. Because they're the most important, aren't they? Why don't we just have fees for majors and extracurriculars? That way, we can have it for those specific students and pay for our own education and future opportunities. Must be a crazy thought, though. Who would think that's sane? Crazy. But do you see prohibitionists rallying for alcohol? Do you? No, I didn't think so. Well then, don't expect me to pay for your damn leather balls. Well, anywho, that's enough whining for today. Now it's just time for me to whine this way. But I would love to hear about all of your collegiate issues as well. Please, whine in the comments below, and also hit that subscribe button if you want to hear me whine some more, because you know, I got plenty to whine about, babe. And also hit that notification bell so you can get notifications of every time I put a new video up on Tuesday mornings, okay? But for now, this ends my wine talk. And remember, the world is your cup of wine. Sip on the truth. Stay alive.